let's continue with the step-by-step execution. We are going to log into AWS. Here we have AWS. Let's click on it. Log into AWS. We are connecting to the root account. Successfully, we logged into the AWS. We are part of North Virginia region. And let's go to the EC2 dashboard. As per this diagram, we are in AWS as part of North Virginia region. There we are going to EC2 dashboard to launch instance 1 and instance 2. Rather, I launch instance 2 now. I will do it in later. Why later? Because whatever I do in instance 1, I should do the same thing in instance 2. When I want to do repeat, why do I execute again steps? What I will do? I will just do whatever I want here. Then I'll create an AMI from here. Then I launch the instance. That's how we are going to do it. We are going to launch 2 instances, but first I launch 1 instance. This instance, I will call it as K8s. K8s stands for Kubernetes -CP. CP stands for control plane. So B12 underscore B13 underscore K8s -CP. CP stands for control plane. I'm going with one of the Linux distribution and the vendor name is Ubuntu, version is 22.04. Initially, I'll go with the T2.micro, then I will upgrade it to T2.medium. I can create a new security group or map the existing security group where all ports are allowed. As of now, I'm going with one of the security group which I have already created. And attaching instance profile. Click on launch instance. We are launching a EC2 instance as part of AWS, part of North Virginia region. On this EC2 instance, I will set up required things. From there, I will create an AMI. Then I will use it for node 2, node 3, node 4, node 5, node 6, and so on. That means until certain step, we need to replicate the same steps for the control plane and the master. Instance is coming up. We are going to set up Kubernetes cluster. Then we'll do deployment. When we'll do service deployment, we'll create replica sets. Then we'll clean up. For that, in the setup control plane, just now I launched control plane. Then I'll create node 1, node 2, node 3. All this I'll map it to the cluster. So on Kubernetes cluster, nodes will be there. On top of the node, pod will be there. On top of the pod, container will be there. So inside the pod, containers will be running. That what could be the container? Could be web server, could be Tomcat, could be Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, whatever it is.